You ever wonder how easy it is to smuggle Mary Jane, guns, even gold, across the PNG-Indonesia border? I'm talking about real routes, real people and real trade that's happening right under our noses in Sandaun Province. From Bwani to Wasengla, through bush, sea and even sealed Indonesian roads. It's not just rumours. This is the new Wild West of Papua New Guinea, and it's happening right now. And listen, this isn't hearsay. Everything I'm about to share with you comes straight from the mouths of everyday people in Sandaun. People who've lived here all their lives. They know the land, the roads, the shortcuts, and the danger. Let's break this down. I'm going to walk you through how the border smuggling actually works. Because unless you've seen it with your own eyes, you won't believe how easy it is to move contraband across our border. Real talk from real locals. This is what's going down at the PNG-Indo border. Point 1. Mary Jane smuggling. First up, Mary Jane. If there's one thing that flows freely through this border, it's cargo belong wara. You've got prisoners now sitting in cells, some Sandaun boys, but mostly Highlands and East Sepik men, all busted for smuggling stacks of Mary Jane across the Indonesian checkpoint. I saw it myself. One guy caught with piles of Mary Jane at the Indo checkpoint. You'd expect tight border security? Nope. It's that flexible. Point 2. No border control, no checks. Here's the core issue. We don't have proper border patrols, no drones, no manpower, no surveillance. At Batas Market, you jump in any taxi and before you know it, you're in Jayapura. No one checks anything, not police, not customs, not even immigration. That freedom of movement we value so much. It's being exploited. Some abused it. Point 3. How the smuggling routes work. Now let's get into the routes. The sea route has taken over. Illegal guns from Indonesia can leave Jayapura, or somewhere between Jayapura and Batas. Take a far outside sea route, come in through Kapal on the coast on PNG side, travel up the Sepik Wara, connect to the new highway at Bogia, shoot through to Ramu, and right into the Highlands. Forget the bush. It's no longer practical for smuggling heavy weapons. There's no good roads or reliable transport inland on PNG side. Smugglers are all about sea access now. And the trade? It's real. Mary Jane for guns, gold for ammo. Several grams of gold can get you a full box of buckshot cartridges. This isn't a story. It's standard practice. Sometimes the guns get held until gold arrives. That's the level it's at. Point 4. The Bwani gateway and why people said no to outsiders. Let's talk about Bwani. Just an hour from the Indo border. You get on that road, cross Wara Bwani, and you're at the edge. From there, you hit Kembi, then Mamamora, and slip into Indonesia on sealed roads. And this, right here, is one of the big reasons locals in Sandaun rejected a group of Highlanders who came to work at Bewani oil palm. People here are cautious. They know how easy it is to get to the border from Bwani, and they know that it's the perfect launchpad for smuggling. So when outsiders come in, especially from regions already heavily involved in tribal fights and crime like the Highlands of PNG, locals feel the threat, and they respond by saying no. Point 5. Wasengla, Waris and no security. From Wasengla, you can literally look a few kilometers across and see Waris, a fully developed Indonesian town. The contrast, on the other side of Indonesia inland, is wild. Sealed roads, clean towns, and open access. Meanwhile, PNG's border patrol inland? Almost zero. It's only the Indonesian army that's active. And even they don't bother checking what's entering PNG. They're more concerned about what's going into their own side. Locals cross over casually, day in and day out. If Indonesia's army hears a tip from PNG side that someone is going to cross to Indonesia with some illegal things, they might act. Otherwise, it's all systems go. Point 6. Indonesia Telecom cell penetration. Here's another layer. Indonesian telecom signals go 15 miles into PNG territory. That means locals near the border aren't using Digicel or B-Mobile. They're using Telecom from Indonesia. Smugglers can coordinate through a foreign network our authorities can't even monitor. PNG's totally in the dark. Point 7. Forgotten communities. Places like Kembi and Wasengla in PNG side didn't even accept ballot boxes during the last election. Why? No government service, no trust in the system. They've been forgotten. And when your own government isn't present and the neighbouring country is just a short walk away with sealed roads, mobile service and no checks, it's easy to see why people start leaning toward what's easier. The challenge. So now you know, from the locals of Sandaun themselves. This border isn't a mystery. It's a revolving door for Mary Jane, guns and gold. No patrols, no checks, no real presence from PNG, but a strong foothold by Indonesia.